Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're now watching the 17th word of the day in association with Mrs. Wordsmith. Just check out the website, it's really good. Okay, so that was me acting out our word of the day for the day. Now, today's word of the day, did you manage to guess it? You can pause the video and have a chat with the people around you if you want. Today's word of the day is melancholy. Melancholy. Just have a little look at the spelling of the word melancholy, because melons are a type of fruit, aren't they? It's a bit of a strange way to create a word, melancholy. So a melon, like this, the fruit, is spelled like this. So it's M-E-L-O-N. But if you look at our word of the day, melancholy, it's M-E-L-A-N. So it's a very different spelling. I'm going to keep a close eye on that. You're going to do a handwriting challenge, and I don't want to see any melons like this in your melancholy. Okay, so have a little look at the picture. You can see at the top here, there is a definition of the word. A definition is sort of like a description of what a word means. So this is an adjective. It's a describing word, and it means depressed or gloomy, like someone who feels sad about everything. You might have actually met some people like that in the past that actually, you know, or they've just had a really bad week and they've felt melancholy all week, and they've just, you know, been really sad, really gloomy, really depressed. Okay. Yeah, so you might know some people like that, or some people who just sometimes feel that way. Now, we need an action to help us remember this word. You could pause the video and think of your own action. Remember the other day we had snubbed, and we have had audacious before, haven't we? Remember that one? I need an action. Okay, I've got it. My action is going to be melancholy. Just going to do a really super sad face. You do that? You stick your bottom lip out when you're a bit sad sometimes. That's going to be my action. It's more of a facial expression, really. Anyway, so that is going to be my action. Every time I say the word melancholy, I'm going to do my action, and that will help me to remember. Now, fun fact about this word, I was thinking that's a really weird spelling. I don't know where that comes from, and I don't know much about that word. So I looked it up, I googled it, I used this website. It's really good, check it out. You can type in pretty much any word and it tells you the history of that word and where it comes from. You guys have heard me in the past talk a lot about words that come from Latin, because as much as 60% of the English language comes from Latin. We've talked about that a lot in class before. This particular word does not actually originate from Latin. It originates from ancient Greek. And there are quite a lot of words in use in English that do originate from ancient Greek. For example, so the word melancholy, as I said, does originate from ancient Greek, in particular this part of the word, the col part, the melancholy, it's the col. Now, it doesn't have anything to do with cauliflowers or colanders or collections, absolutely not. The melancholy, that part of the word, does come from ancient Greek, but in ancient Greek, the word was actually spelt like this, K-O-H-L, and that actually means black. Now, some of you might know about a product that is used in the makeup world. Don't worry if you don't, I'm going to show you a picture. That product is called coal, and it's not coal like you burn on a fire, that's spelt like this. Okay, but coal, spelt like this, is actually a type of eyeliner. And if you're not familiar, eyeliner is a product that ladies or men sometimes put around their eyes to give them a nice dark sort of line around their eyes. So, well, what's that got to do with being sad and gloomy and melancholy and depressed? Well, actually, sometimes when you feel melancholy, it feels a bit like there's a big black cloud over you, doesn't it? So actually, that's where the word melancholy comes from. It comes from ancient Greek, and the word kol means black in ancient Greek. Okay, moving on. You have got 2 challenges today with this word. Obviously, as always, challenge number 1 is your handwriting. Now, there are some absolutely stunning joins in this word. So, for example, you've got a lovely descending Y, so I'm looking forward to seeing all those beautiful round loops on your Ys. You've got the curvy diagonal joins between all the other letters as well. So I'm really, really looking forward to some lovely rounded letters. We're not going to have spiky letters, lovely rounded letters with diagonal joins, okay, and a really lovely loopy Y at the end. Obviously all spelled correctly. So you are going to do a challenge with your handwriting, and I'm going to run a time lapse for that now. Okay, so by now you should have finished your challenge with your handwriting. Challenge number 2, and you are going to have to pause the video here, but I'm going to give you some instructions first. The first thing that you need to do when you pause the video is go away and get some pieces of scrap paper. They don't have to be big, just a couple of little bits will be absolutely fine. And you're also going to need something to write with, a felt tip, a pencil, a biro, anything, and also a pair of scissors. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. You should now have a piece of paper and some scissors and a biro or a pen or a felt tip or something like that. You're now going to pause the video again, and I want you to cut up your piece of paper into little sections that are about the size of your hand, maybe a bit smaller. Okay, you're going to write one word on each of those bits of paper, so they need to be all roughly the same size, about the same size as a playing card. Okay, off you go. Welcome back. You should now have some pieces of paper that are about the size of a playing card. They don't have to be perfect, doesn't matter if they're a little bit messy. What I would like you to do is have a chat with the people around you. If you are allowed to go onto other websites, and guys, you absolutely must ask an adult before you do this, please. If you are allowed to go on other websites aside from watching these videos on my channel, then I would like you to come up with a selection of words, a selection of a selection of synonyms, okay, words that mean the same thing. So remember, our word of the day is melancholy. So you are going to write on each piece of paper a different word which means the same thing as melancholy. I've given you a few ideas here to get you started, but try and think of some of your own synonyms. Okay, so you have now got a selection of words that all mean the same thing as melancholy. You can include melancholy on one of your pieces of paper if you like. So they all kind of mean sad or gloomy or depressed. Now your challenge is to take those pieces of paper with the different words on, and I want you to create a scale. Now you can do this on your living room floor, you can place all the pictures on in the right order on your table, but you are going to start from the saddest possible word in your collection of words, the saddest word, and you're going to put them in order all the way down to the happiest word. Now that's going to be quite tricky because all of your words are sad words, so I want you to think really carefully about which is a sadder word, melancholy or unhappy. Interesting. So you're going to have to think really carefully. You could discuss that with a brother or sister or an adult that you've got at home with you, and you are going to try and create a scale of words from the saddest word to the least sad word. You can't really say the happiest word because they're not happy words, are they? But you're going to create a scale, a sliding scale of exactly how sad those words are. Okay? Spoiler alert, guys, there's no right answer to this. Okay, well done guys, you have completed all the activities in today's Word of the Day video in association with Mrs. Wordsmith. Check out their website, it's awesome. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm going to see you guys back here for another vocabulary video. Oh, that's alliteration, I like that. Another vocab vid tomorrow, and tomorrow's word will be the 18th word. See you later, bye.